Hey, what up guys? It's gonna be a quick unboxing video for a new little quad that I got. This is the Mosquito 70, aka the perfect whoop from FuriousFPV.com. So if you guys haven't heard about this, check out FuriousFPV for more information on this little awesome little quad. I actually picked this up from my local hobby shop, RC Depot Hobbies. I'll be posting a link in the description box below, and also right here you can see the website, so you guys can go check it out. This little guy is available in two different receiver packages. You can get it with the FrSky receiver or also with the Spektrum compatible receiver, so you have two different options to choose from. I'm a Spektrum guy or a Futaba guy. I don't use the Tyrannus, so I got the Spektrum package so I can actually fly this one. This comes pre-built, pre-tuned. All you gotta do is bind your receiver and you're good to go, and also provide one of your little 2-cell batteries. Let's go ahead, open up this little box and see what's inside. I love what they get and stuff like that. So it's a small little box. I mean, very tiny, size of my hand. So it's about very small. Things like the same size as the blade and duct tricks when you buy them. That's how they come. Now they don't make this guy easy to open, surprisingly. I think, yeah, this is how it opens. Here we go. Take out this fancy outer covering. You have a plain white simple box. Mosquito, Spektrum. All right. Here we go. Oh, it is tiny. Look at this little bad boy. Look what's hiding inside. It is tiny. All right. So first off, we have extra propellers. Big plus. Need extra propellers. We have extra standoffs. I'm not sure what that's for. Maybe it's for other stuff. We got a little screwdriver, I guess, to remove the standoffs here, or blade guards. And boom, that is it. There is nothing else inside this box. So you can see it's now empty. There's no documentations inside, but here it is. Wow. Okay, I was expecting some 3D printed parts, but I think this is all molded plastic. So I mean, yeah, very nice. Very cool. It's very small. I thought it would be a little bit bigger, but this is about the same size as the little blade and duct tricks, or the AKA tiny whoop. We got some tiny little brushless motors, 1103s, 10,000 kV motors. Got some tiny little props. We got the camera. That looks pretty neat. Very small. Got the little channel button on top here. We got the little dipole antenna, so it's flexible. So yeah, doesn't come with a clover leaf like I thought it would, but hey, maybe you get better results with this guy because there's really no need for a clover leaf on here. On the bottom, I see some O-rings here, I guess, to put your battery. Battery fits. Okay, so this is a 300 milliamp hour battery. It's more of a rectangular shape. And first off the bat, I can see when I put it in here, it's a very tight fit. I have some like 450 packs from, like, you know, this is a 3-cell, but I was planning on cutting this down to a 2-cell, but obviously it's not gonna work in here because this battery is pretty wide. You may want to get some kind of rectangular pack, as you can see here. So I mean, this is a rectangular, but you want to get like a very slim battery. So I don't have a ruler here with me, so I can't give you guys the exact measurements, but yeah, that'll be the next video for my actual review of this guy. This is just more of an unboxing and initial impressions, but so far my initial impressions, this thing looks very nice. Carbon fiber frame is actually pretty thick here, so the frame doesn't look very skimpy like some of the other ones out there. We got a little buzzer on top, or a laser beam. I think it's a laser beam or some kind of buzzer. I'm just kidding, guys. It's a buzzer on top, or on the bottom here, camera on top. It's got a nice little camera mount. It has a little tilt to it, so that's pretty neat. Doesn't have a lot of tilt, but this may be a very wide angle lens, so you don't need that much tilt unless you're flying like really fast. The board's built in, the receiver's there. Just looking closely at the receiver, I don't see a physical bind button on the Spektrum version, so you will have to go into the CLI command on race flight or beta flight, from what I've heard, and you have to actually manually program it and tell it to go to bind mode. So it's not going to be directly out the box, press a little button, bind. You still have to hook it up to your computer. Now, there is a little USB port, so you can actually hook it up to the computer and, you know, program the little flight controller. This flight controller, it is tiny. The battery connector on this guy, JST. Most little batteries these days are JST. I may swap it out to like some, you know, mini Deans or little connectors. I'm not sure, but I'll probably use JSTs for now just to get flying. I'm really dying to see how this guy flies. It doesn't feel too heavy. I'm not exactly sure on the exact weight, but stay tuned, guys, for the actual review on this guy. I'll be tearing it down, not tearing it down, but doing more of a detailed review on this guy. The plastic shroud that covers the propellers, they actually can come off. I'm not sure how durable these are. I haven't flown it. I don't plan on crashing it, but if it do crash, I hope there will be replacement parts available. Let's see what else. The bottom here, the ESCs are actually stored inside this little bottom legs down here. So when you put the battery inside and when you're flying and landing it, the little legs like this right here actually acts as little legs, or that's why I said legs earlier. It doesn't make sense, but I keep on saying legs and legs. Maybe I'm a leg person, I don't know. So here we go. Props are press fitted on there. I hope they don't fly off. Yeah, oh, diversity antennas, I just noticed that. The receiver has 2 antennas for diversity. Very, very cool. Actually, very impressive. I see a little bit of a hot glue, I guess, to keep the camera in place in this housing here. What I'm thinking about doing is maybe removing this in the future, you know, remove the shroud. Oh, that's what these are for. If you want to remove the shroud, on here, the plastic shroud that covers propellers, you can actually remove it, and it comes with 4 standoffs, so you can put your camera back on top and still get the same location right there. So a good way to save weight, remove these little guys right here. If you break it, you're gonna have to remove it anyways. I may end up taking this out, and maybe, I hope the ESCs are small enough. They're very, very tiny ESCs, but I may just put the ESCs on the arm and just kind of like tape it on there to just save even more weight, depending on how hardcore I want to get with this little guy. But I'm very excited. I need to go get these little bad boys charged up and buy more batteries, get some measurements, buy the correct batteries, because I have a whole bunch of these 3-cell 450 milliamp hour batteries, 3S packs. That's not gonna work. I was planning on just, you know, removing a cell and making little 2-cell packs, but they're just too darn wide, even for a 450. But these little 300 milliamp packs I got from Wow Hobbies, these will work just fine. But you know, they're just only 300 milliamps. I want to get the most flight time out of this guy with the most performance. But yeah, very neat. Glad to have propellers. But there you go, that was a quick unboxing video. Overall, my initial, you know, impressions, I'm very impressed with this guy. The build construction is very nice. I was expecting 3D printed parts, cheap frames, but carbon fiber frame, a nice molded, you know, prop guards on here, or just the shrouds. Very impressed. You know, there's other competitors out there in the market, the Chase 88, and there's also the little Emax Baby Hawk, which is a very competitive, but I haven't seen those actually fly in person, so I have no idea how that will compare to this one. But I did see the guys at RC Depot fly this in their video, and it seems very impressive. If you guys haven't seen that video, check it out. Go to their website, click on the link below. There'll be some videos on there, and you guys can check it out. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned, guys, for the next video, which I will be doing a more detailed, in-depth review and also flight review and my conclusion on this little guy. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.